Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for the Wii Virtual Console. Last episode, Marshman and Phoebe began making their way up the Focus Tower to confront the Dark King. He is the ruler behind the four fiends who are draining the light from the elemental crystals. So he's basically the big bad behind the game. To reach him, we're going through the Focus Tower and revisiting like miniature dungeons of the four elemental fiends. We've gone through 3 of them and defeated 3 of the fiends. All we have left to do is defeat the reborn Pazuzu, who makes his home on this floor here. So once we defeat him, that should drop the final barrier that blocks the way up to the top of the Focus Tower, where the Dark King is supposedly hiding. So technically this is considered Doom Castle. I guess once we went through the Sky coin door, this became the Doom Castle, but I like to just consider it the Focus Tower because it's just, you know, one long area. So we entered it on the Focus Tower, the map. So, but when you make a save of the game, we're making a save of the game at the top level, because I'm going to be confronting the Dark King twice. I'll defeat him in this episode, and then after that, for the bonus episode, I'll do the cheesy way to fight the Dark King and show off max stats. So, but we'll get to that fight when we can. Right now, we have to take out the reborn Pazuzu here. I'll take out his minions first. We got a first strike. We can just do a dual casting of white. That'll finish them off. And then we just focus all our attacks on Zu, the reborn Pazuzu. So, like Pazuzu, he uses the Psi Shield, which can be really troublesome because Marshman will be using his most powerful spell, Flare. Phoebe has really high magic and will be using the white spell. So if either of them are reflected back on our characters, yeah, it's probably going to take them out. So when he does the Psi Shield, we'll just have to, you know, go back to hitting with Excalibur and Phoebe's arrows. Luckily though, as you can see, his weakness here, he is weak versus the shoot element, which is the bow and arrow, so Phoebe can still do some decent damage with her bow. Zuzu's already down to his second form. Sometimes he'll attack with the Psi Shield. That doesn't mean it's up though. He'll do that same motion where he'll like close his wings, and that's the indication that the Psi Shield is going up. So there he is, he's using it. So now we're just going to break off our magic attacks and just start hitting with Excalibur and the Bow of Truth. So yeah, that's the only tricky part you have to worry about Zu, just like with Pazuzu. Usually it's about two rounds when he keeps it up, but he's not even going to last 2 rounds. You take him out right there, and that clears the way up to the final floor. This floor is kind of complicated and takes a real long time to get through because there's a lot of winding passages. So an easier way to get through this floor is once we get down to the bottom level here, right here, just hop off, and you'll end up in the lava floor, which is the kind of the mini volcano dungeon where we got the fire crystal. Because that's a pretty straight shot out to the exit, and we're back in Doom Castle here. And now we can head up to the final room where we'll see a statue. Well, it kind of looks like Marshman. We see they have these like gold blocks that are blocking these 4 treasure chests. In order to get them to drop down, you have to go talk with the statue. I guess that's the embodiment of the crystals or something. Marshman and Phoebe, Knights of Light, we crystals now entrust you with our power. And they remove all those barriers, and that will allow us to collect the treasure. So I made my save there. This is the point where, you know, you want to use your seeds to get maxed out magic power, heal yourself up, because the treasure chest on the right, on the far right, has the 25 seeds. It just gives you as many items as you can to max out. I only got 2 there because I have 97 seeds, but you can have down to 94, 74. So here we are at the Dark King's area. It reminds me of Final Fantasy IV, which I'll be playing soon. In the center of the moon, where you fight the final boss there, Zeromus. It's like this crystal palace. So, but apparently, the whole rumor about Marshman being the hero was started by the Dark King. So I don't know why he did that. Maybe he figured if he started that rumor, it would encourage people to try to be a hero, and then the hero would try to confront him, and then he would just defeat the hero, and then no one would be able to stop him. Because the hero would be defeated, and I guess people's hopes would all be crushed. Because they put all their hope in the hero of the prophecy, and he was defeated. That's the only reason I can think of why he would want to, start a weird prophecy like that. I guess he tried to lure the hero out rather than just go around and defeating everybody who could potentially be a hero, because that's a lot of people. Basically, every man, woman, child. So the Dark King has different forms, 4 different forms. When you do enough damage, he will morph into a different form. So he has, looks like Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy V. I'll be with that a little bit later on in the year for the 4-job Fiesta again. But Gilgamesh was the weapon collector, and in his final form, he had a whole bunch of arms, and he had all these different weapons in them. So the Dark King here will use different attacks based on the different weapons. So like we have like a lightning saber, an ice saber, his dark bow. I don't know how he's shooting the bow though, with because he doesn't have a free hand to pull back the arrow. But oh well, it's a video game. It doesn't really make sense at all. So, but once we defeat this form, even though this form can do a lot of damage, damage isn't too much of a problem because Phoebe's magic stat is so awesome. It's maxed out that she can pretty much do a split cure and heal everybody up to full hit points. So, as long as he's like doing damage isn't really a problem. So these attacks he's doing here, they're only damaging one person. Not too bad. So you may want to actually, before you do enough damage, you may want to use a seed to restore all your magic points, because the final 2 phases of him can be a little bit more tricky because he starts using some status ailments. He starts shooting these webs because you'll see that his form here, he becomes a big giant spider. So I guess that's why he had the 8 arms. He had 6 arms and 2 legs, just because he was a secret spider in disguise. This is where you can start shooting like these webs, and they can paralyze you or confuse you. Obviously, Phoebe is the one you have to really worry about, because Marshman's strong against confuse and petrify. But if he, confuses Phoebe, then Phoebe can potentially use the white spell and wipe out Marshman and herself. So that's what you really gotta watch out for. So here's the different types of webs he shoots. So it's like a gold and silver. Gold petrifies, silver confuses. So, like I said, ain't too much of a problem with Marshman because he has all that protection, but Phoebe doesn't have the protection from petrification or the confusion. So, too bad she doesn't have Kaylee's old. She was immune to petrification. Phoebe has her own little strengths and resistances, so. But yeah, we just keep hammering away at him with the flare and the white spell. Phoebe can, like I said, cure. As long as he doesn't, like, double target one person or uses a status ailment on Phoebe, this form shouldn't be too bad. Like I said, it's probably the deadliest form because, like I said, it shoots those webs that can, kind of take Phoebe and Marshman out. So mainly take Phoebe out and then cause her to take Marshman out. So we just keep on the assault here when we need to. We can, like I said, have Phoebe heal. Like I said, she can heal everybody even with a split heal. So magic is that good, which can be a problem when we fight him the cheesy way. But I'll explain that in the next episode, the bonus episode. So, I was going to put his weakness here, but I'll just describe it in the next thing. But he is weak to Cure, but only Cure when cast by Marshman, and that's because of the magic stat of Marshman compared to the magic stat of Phoebe. And I'll go over that more in the next episode. And in the next episode, I'll also show off the ending. So come back and see the cheesy way to beat the Dark King and see the ending. Take care, have a good day. Bye.